Hey, and I don't think my lighting is good enough for Instagram Live.
Okay. I mean, I think Facebook Live is enough. I don't know if anybody would stay on Instagram for an hour.
Do you have thumbs to post it on story, swipe up Facebook Live? Or do you want me to do that?
Let's see. Yeah, I can do that. I can't find...
Do you need help?
No, if you could do the Facebook, because I can't find, I'm just trying to let Matthew into the call the second he logs on.
Cool. I think once we go live on Facebook, then I'll have better luck. Are you on CHER or
Yeah.
Share? Okay.
All right. My internet's not working. Wow. It's too much. There's too much being pulled from it. Like with the Facebook Live and everything, it keeps coming out.
Do you need me to do Facebook Live?
No, I'm nervous it's gonna go out, but because I had to send Matthew an email, but I think if I just close everything but Zoom and that, it should be fine.
Okay.
$20 people in the waiting room.
Cool. Hi, babe. Are you just waiting for Matt to let them in?
Yeah, but he's saying he didn't get the link, and I sent it to him in 3 different emails. So I'm I'm sending it again really quick.
Oh.
We're going in spam or something.
I could also just give him the ID. You You may just have to let people in.
Okay.
And he's here. He's in the waiting room. So he doesn't need any warm up at all.
Hey, Mathew.
What it do?
Hi, everyone. Welcome. We're just letting everyone into the waiting room, and then we're going to start the show.
Sweet.
I'm so excited. There are so many people.
Oh, nice. My peoples, my peoples.
Like, yes, Mathew. And then, did you get the list of everything? I know you need no warm up. You're great. We're great.
I got it. Run of show, correct?
Hello, everyone. Welcome. So while everyone is I have you all muted as you come in, just for the performers. But when they're done performing, please unmute yourselves for big claps. And if you want to go ahead and show your video so that everyone can be inspired by your gorgeous faces, that would be amazing. We still got people in. So we're going to wait a couple more minutes because we're still letting a whole bunch of people in. And I will be putting all the information for all the performers in the chat, so you'll be able to follow them on Instagram or go in and purchase any of their music or see the upcoming projects they have coming up. I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to have a few of you. All right. Hi everyone, welcome to Homeshare Weeklies. We started out in the beginning of the quarantine with Homeshare Dailies, and as the quarantine has progressed, we've realized that artists need, like Cheyenne has mentioned, artists need money. So we thought that we do a Homeshare Weekly, more variety style performance, and we brought in different extended members of the ArtShare family, different musicians, poets, dancers. And then today, our Homeshare Weekly show is going to be emceed by Mathew Cuban because he's way more charming and way smoother than I am. So he'll just make the whole show a lot more seamless, but I'll pop in with awkward comments throughout. And if you have any questions, again, please put it on the Zoom chat. If the musicians ask you questions, feel free to unmute yourself. And once again, please show your beautiful faces. I'm going to go ahead now and pass it to Matt.
Yo, yo, yo. What is good, everyone? Thank you so much for showing up this evening. This is so awesome. I'm really excited to see everyone's face. We have 33 people on this Zoom. Whoa. That's really, really cool. And it just highlights and gives an awesome opportunity to the amazing artists that we have lined up for you this evening. I know that I wanted to tell you a little bit about ArtShare and just tell you how great the space is. I'm sure you already know because you've been supporting it. But it's things like this that really just create a home for the artist. Myself and my wife, my partner, we've been teaching workshops, poetry writing and performance workshops there for the community now for the past, I don't know, almost 4 years. And we've done 6 different cycles. It's been just a great place to grow and develop. And so we're really excited to see some stuff happening. And I get to open up with like a poem. So I'm going to spit some stuff for y'all and say things. I feel like Cheyenne should say things because Cheyenne's amazing and awesome. And I always appreciate when Cheyenne talks. But, you know, maybe later we can coax the greatness in, because I'm, you know. But here's a little something for y'all. Goes like this. If you only knew that this whole year is just a second, and we all will be remembered by the lies that we've accepted. I was once feeling colder than December when I heard my mother left me. it gets heavy. My heart is hefty. So to forget me, I flipped the pain that heaven gave me. I was going crazy. And hell might take me, just a baby, when I saw this world as crazy. Still, it changed me, and I hated just the same thing, no debating, feeling gated. My teeth serrated, and it's cutting down defenses. Picket fences, and it's senseless. I should have said this if I meant it, but I forgot to. And there ain't no part two. I live my life like it's a cartoon that's got some art to it with sharp music. I wouldn't have this gift if I couldn't use it. So I grew it in my garden. My skin was thin, but now it's hardened, and I'm just getting started. I was all dearly departed when I showed up at that funeral. Unusual. I've known it since I grew out from her uteral, and you should know I got gifts to show and not to tell. My profits swell. I'm doing well. My mama's spell gave me her magic. I burn this pain like a habit until I'm broke down and laughing, until I wake up in mansions. I try to manage this madness until I only know smiling, until my pain's just an island that I can float to. The sky is clear and so blue. You get strength from what you go through. I'm just saying like Goku. You can't tell me lies. I know truth. Thank you. Yeah. That was a little bit of rhythm and poetry. Rap. Acronym. Thank you. That was horror. That's all I need. That's all I ever need in life. That's hard, bro. Keep the accolades. I want 42. That was hard, bro. That's all I need in my life. But I am so honored and hyped. I'm gonna be here. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm turning up. The sun has gone down. The work has been done, and it is time to enjoy a wonderful evening of incredible art. For in the chat, if you want, you can, keep things civil. Obviously, don't say anything rude or any hate speech like that. Don't be that person. But I don't think anybody will, because you're all awesome. But in the chat, if you hear things that you like from the artist, something that's a beautiful melody, you can say, oh, that's so dope, that's so cool. Oh my God, what's their Venmo? I want to just give them all the money I have, right? You can throw those things in the chat. You could be like, request money from me. Here's my Venmo. I don't know. These are the things that as an artist I would love to hear. But say what you want. Find out the lines that really jump out to you. What's cool about this is you get this front row experience of these artists. And a lot of these people and Los Angeles has been a breeding ground of people that just jump off and do incredible things. You get to be on the ground floor of some dope artists. So, Tony Cheyenne, should I go ahead and introduce our first artist? Is there more things I should say? Should we just get into it?
Maybe tell people to put on speaker view so that they're only focusing on the performer.
Put on speaker views so you get to look at like all the follicles on the faces of the speaker. Just zoom right in. Get that HD camera out and just look at all the unshavenness. Mm-hmm. Our first artist is super dope. It is Ryan Whyman. And please excuse me if I'm like mispronouncing or saying things wrong. I'm dyslexic and I went to school in Florida. So double whammy for your boy. They were like, reading? An elective. We'll make it an elective. All right, here we go. I get to say that because I'm from there. Okay, here we go. Ryan is an extremely diverse composer and has experience writing for short films, commercials, web series, TV pilots of all genres. In addition to media composition, Ryan writes for a variety of ensembles and live performances. Currently, he is composing and arranging for the Whyman Project, Hello, which features a string quartet and a jazz rhythm section. What? Hell yeah. Often with audience participation. So I'm so excited. Y'all, can you please, we'll do this, which is like sign language clapping, right? Because no one can hear you right now and you're in space. So please, let's get some sign language clapping right now for Ryan Whyman.
Welcome, everyone. I gotta say, this kind of looks like you're all freaking out, scared of me, ah! But I can get used to it. I'm gonna play some piano for you all. This first piece I'm gonna do is a piece called Desperate. This is a piece I wrote about a year ago. I think maybe some of us can relate to the feeling of being desperate in these strange times. So here you go. It's Desperate. Thank you.
That's fire, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Shout out to my parents. I see my parents here in the audience. My mom received an early Mother's Day box of Jenny's ice cream today in the mail. If you've never had Jenny's ice cream, there's a few shops in LA, highly recommendable. This is product placement. I was paid $2,000 to say that by Jenny's ice cream.
On this call, Ryan, you're making me look really bad. So.
Anyways, this next piece is a piece that I wrote last week here in quarantine. I've been writing a little bit. This is a piece I wrote after taking a walk around the neighborhood. This is called Rose Garden. And it's so new that I have to read the music still. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Man, I love this wave thing. See if we can keep it going after quarantine's over. Anyways, that was Rose Garden. I'm just going to improvise something here. I love improvising, so I'm going to make something up. Here we go. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Man, give him a round of applause, y'all. My goodness.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. I had to plug you into my speakers.
All right.
It just
All right.
sounded too good.
Oh, thank you so much. I hope it sounds okay.
Oh, it sounds great. It sounds a little cavernous, you know, like you're serenading us in a beautiful cavern of genius.
Interesting. Oh, so
definitely
there's a lot of
what I-
reverb.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. But I like
good
it.
to know.
It's super dope, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, that's a piece that you've never heard before and that'll never be heard again.
Well, I hope
Sorry.
you get to hear more of it.
But yeah, I've got an album out. That first piece you hear, "Desperate," that's out on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. The real version actually has strings and vocals, and it's a nice, very cinematic piece. So definitely recommend checking that out.
Oh
And of
yeah,
course-
man. Where can we find more of your stuff? I know we're putting little links in the chat if y'all haven't seen, and there's a lot of love for you in this chat, man. So look back through
Oh,
and see.
thank you. All right, I'm honored. Yeah, there's, you can go to, if you just search my name, Ryan Whyman, you can see my name's written on my little Zoom video window thing. You could Google that, you'll find my website. You can search that on Spotify and iTunes and anywhere that you listen to music. And you'll find an album that I came out with around this time last year called Fantasies and Memories. And it's a mixture of kind of cinematic piano and string stuff, and there's a few kind of lo-fi hip-hop kind of sounding pieces as well.
Ooh, you're speaking my language. You're speaking my language.
Yeah,
This-
check it out.
I have a
Yeah.
quick question. Ryan,
Yes.
where did you release that album last year?
Where? Oh, good question. I did my release concert at Share L.A.
Hello.
That's right.
No big deal. No big deal. Just pack the house.
Yeah, really awesome. It did pack the house, and it was a really awesome space. Love the place. Yeah.
So
Big fan.
my final question for you, and this is an important one. Can you play any Legends of Zelda melodies?
Let's see here. Let's see here. I've never actually.
I believe in you.
I've never played the game before.
I still believe in you.
I was just playing piano, but here we go. Let's see here.
Oh, that's the one! Oh my god. Jeez. All right, you're just showing off now. Woo! Hey, y'all, can we please give it up for Ryan one more time?
Thank you so much, everyone.
Wowzers.
Thank you all for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much. Wow, so beautiful. So we're going to get into our next act. Man, Ryan, you blew me away. So dope. I'm a little upset with myself because Ryan just proved that if I didn't spend so much time playing Zelda, I could be playing Zelda on the piano. And who knows where I'd be without video games, good or bad. But you know what? Who knows where we all would be without art? Like that segue, that's how I did it. All right, so we're moving on. Our next artist, oh man. I'm really enjoying myself, I gotta tell you. I don't know if you are. I don't know if you have a frosty adult beverage next to you. If you don't, get it. An adult beverage can also be some lemonade. You know, shouts out to lemonade. Water, cup of water. That's it. Water is the real adult beverage. But coming up next, we have Stephanie Fuentes from your boy's home state, but in a much cooler city of Miami, Florida. Gang, gang, gang. So dope. So dope. We got Florida in the house. Miami's a much cooler place. I love me some Miami. But Miami graduated from University of Florida, New World School of the Arts with a bachelor's in fine arts of dance. She is the director and creator of Black Sheep Herd. Black Sheep Herd, my bad. And has founded a new children's program for ages 2 through 6 years old called Super Dancer. Everyone, please put your little shaky hands together for Stephanie Fuentes.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. This is so cool. This is my first time doing a live Zoom performance. It was really interesting because I'm like really about performing on a stage, having lights, costumes. So it was interesting to get creative and get some construction lights, some dirt from Home Depot, canvas to make some wind. That was very interesting, but hopefully you see all those elements in the performance. Just making sure you guys can hear me. Okay. This performance is a a section of a film that I would like to create with like 20 women. So I'll be right now dancing by myself, but if you want to picture or imagine a film with 20 women wearing gowns and all of that, then hopefully in the future you can see me again, but as a full production film with more women, an army of them. All right, so I think I'm ready. Tony, I don't know if you can give me a thumbs up if you're ready.
Sound great, Mama.
All right, awesome. Okay, so recording. Okay, cool.
Wow, yes. Big round of applause. Man, you put in work. That was
so much.
beautiful. Thank you so
Thank
much for sharing your art with us.
Of course. And then I wanted to dedicate this to any moms that are watching and to my mom as well. So happy Mother's Day. Happy early Mother's Day.
Hey,
Thank you,
the
everyone.
presents are in abundance.
So much, Steph. You're amazing. And thank you so much for staying up so late to do this. You're amazing.
Yeah, of course. I hope to be in LA soon with everyone. So it was an honor to be here on stage with you guys.
We definitely hope to see and support you in person as well. But is there a way that we can support your work, follow you, just see what you're up to, give you kudos, high five somewhere? How can we stay in touch with some of the stuff you're doing?
Yeah, so if you follow, most of it is on my Instagram. I'm like updating my website right now. But if you follow Fuentes Steph, so if you see here on my name, to skip the Smila, just Fuentes Steph. And yeah, I post most of my work there. And then hopefully I can make this film a dream come true. And yeah, it's true about the Florida district people.
Hey,
her Instagram
listen.
handle to the chat, but if you go to our Instagram, you can also see her tagged in our most recent posts.
Yes. So follow, support, and everyone please give a big round of applause one more time for Miss Fuentes, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. So great. I don't know. Tony, Cheyenne, how you feeling? I mean, I feel like should we have a commercial? Should we? I don't know what we should do. I feel so good. I feel like the show's moving so well. We should just mess it up somehow. What can we do?
Please don't do that. I worked very hard on this, Matthew.
I say we mess with Tony's formula here.
Yeah, let's mess with Tony's formula. Let's do it.
Oh,
Tony, tell us a joke. JK, I love you, Tony. Can we all give a big round of applause for Tony and Cheyenne for making this incredible thing happen, and everybody at Art Share. I see Morgan in the house. I see a few other homies in the house. We love y'all.
I'll ask Tony a question real quick. Put her on the spot. So how's it feel right now to see this actually come to fruition as one of the first ever Zoomed variety show Art Share presents sort of creation? What are you feeling right now?
I'll be honest, I've turned into a huge crybaby recently, and whenever I see anything artistic, anything creative, I just start crying. Because I just want to get out there. So this, and then I missed our home share. So for those of you who don't know, we did home share dailies, and they really kept me going. Just because that little bit of creativity shoved into my world felt so good, and without it, I've been feeling very down. I didn't realize how down I would get. So just interacting with these performers and getting the show ready and getting to do sound checks with them has put me, like, it's just lifted my spirits in a way that I didn't know was possible until quarantine ended.
Well said, Tony. That's real. That's real. Art is an emotional thing.
It's essential.
So essential. It's so beautiful. And I appreciate y'all joining us like this. Let's get into our next performer, yeah?
Let's do it.
All right. And I believe it's Jenna, right? Am I saying it right, Tony? Jenna Noelle.
Hey.
All right, what's up, Jenna? Jenna, I gotta tell them all about you though, because I want to make sure I was gonna say your name right. Because again, Florida dyslexia, it's a wicked combination. All right, but Jenna is a singer and songwriter who was born in Flint, Michigan. Flint Town, what's good? There we go. And now resides in Los Angeles, California. A self-taught guitarist, a vocalist. Her style is comprised of somber, sweet melodies and sharp lyrics that are often cutting deep. So dope. Everyone, please give a big round of applause all the way from Flint Town. That's what's good. Give it up for Jenna Noelle.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. This is dope. I'm gonna play some original songs for you. This first one is called Spring. You always leave me questioning how close we're coming to the end. I don't wanna seem attached, but you make me feel like spring. I know it's out of my control. I try to keep it from hurting me. I want to see where this thing goes. Will we make it to the spring? Thanks.
So mellow, I love it.
Yeah, I have a couple more songs. This next one is called Saudade, which is a Brazilian word that means like a longing for your lover. Love, you opened up my eyes. And you helped me change my mind. I was so afraid of the dark. But you make me feel alive. Saudade, I wanna see you again. Saudade, I wanna be your friend. Saudade, my love, that's all I have to say. I could never be as brave as it takes to make you mine. But the memory remains. You were taking me home, and singing through smoke. I was tongue-tied. Saudade, I wanna see you again. Saudade, I wanna be your friend. Saudade, my love, that's all I have to say. For now, you're far away, and I don't know how to make you stay. Time is running out so soon. I'm still dreaming about seeing you. Saudade, I wanna see you again. Saudade, I wanna be your friend. Saudade, my love, that's all I have to say. Yeah. Thank you guys. Yeah, I have actually been doing some recording during quarantine. So a lot of these songs you'll get to hear very soon. This next one is called Jumbled Jargon. I haven't been eating, I haven't been sleeping lately. My foundation's crumbled, my thoughts are all jumbled jargon. You tried to tell me everything I need to hear, but my mind is still wandering, and I'm not really here. I'm not really, I'm not really, I'm not really here. I'm not really, I'm not really here. I'm not really, I'm not really, I'm not really here. I'm not really, I'm not really here. You seem like the perfect reason why I should be distracted, extracted from reality, yet somehow you're in front of me. Somehow you're in front of me. Thank you guys.
Oh my God, so wonderful.
Thank you so
Diana
much.
Lajadas, beat your heart out.
Yeah, thank you guys. One more, maybe? Okay. Cool. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you to everyone that's like tuning in right now. Take me down to the riverside. Cup your hands arms and my reflection. We will laugh at the other men until we've spent all our sadness. Hiking up through the forest, and the trees, they were counting our breath. Like, how the hell could we be alone in open space? Felt like God was watching. I'm not proud of my actions. Catalyst, you caused a chain reaction. Now I'll never be the same. My ego won't let go of the blame. No, I don't want to be the same way that I was anyway. Thank you.
Let's go. Oh my goodness. I'm a fan. Spin it on the ceiling. Whoa.
Thank you so much.
So wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your words with us. That was so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yo. And the endings of all your songs, they're just like the cleanest, man. Dismount is so hard. It's just like we're on this ride, and then you're like, and then my song ends. Boom. Just leaves us just crushed. So good. So good. Everyone, please give a big round of applause one more time. Man, oh man. Please. Love it. Where can we find you and more of your work? Obviously, there's Facebook and Instagram and all those things, and we'll put those links in there. But is there a way that we can support what you're doing as an artist, be there for you, show you love? Tell us what's up.
Definitely. So I have SoundCloud, I have Bandcamp. If you want to find some examples of my music, and then got the Spotify set up for the releases later this year. So make sure you follow that account, and yeah, I can't wait to share my music with you guys.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to listen to it, support you, and definitely just like enjoy the world with you playing in the background. So thank you so much for sharing us. Everyone, another big round of applause for Jenna Noelle.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jenna. I'm enjoying myself. You having a good time? This is good. This has been a good old time. We're also recording this session, so I believe we'll be posting this on all our social medias and stuff. If they're nice to us, I don't know how that works, but we'll post it. We'll let people see it, and our artists will get an opportunity to see themselves as well, which is really, really cool. If you've ever done those little daily art share things, it's always so cool to get the video back and to see like what a fool you are on Zoom, or a fool I am, I should say. But super, super cool. We're gonna move on to our next artist because we've only got a few left. But I'm excited and I'm having a good time. Oh my gosh, actually, we have 2 left, right? 2 more artists? Oh my gosh. All right, go ahead and pop that thing in the microwave now. Should be good. Put a couple of holes in the film, and then by the time, we're ready to rock. So, Molly. Oh, Tony, just tell me. I don't want to butcher the last name.
I want to say peas.
Peas?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I felt good about it. I didn't believe in myself enough. I didn't believe in
Actually,
myself.
in the article on LA Weekly, it was peace. Like,
hello.
which is fine. It's fine.
Stage name. That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. Molly, let me tell them a little something about you. So I got a little thing I gotta say. First of all, Molly's got the coolest mic setup ever. All right, that's not in the bio, but I just want everybody to know that. Pretty sick. But Molly is an eclectic, LA-based singer, composer, and improviser with experience in wide range of musical styles, including folk, jazz, classical, opera, experimental, contemporary, and improvisatory music. So dope. I'm excited for this artist. Please give a big round of applause for Molly, y'all.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. It's really cool to be here. The first month of quarantine was a challenge for me. It was a low time, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, and maybe some people are kind of still in that low time. But I had like this emergence from that feeling when I started to figure out that I could make things happen for myself in my own home, and I redid my bedroom into like a studio, at least in the corner where the bed isn't. My bed is over there. And just started making music with friends and doing musical trades, which has been really fun. But today I'm going to do a solo set, and this is something that is a new experience for me. I'm usually with like a full band or with a choir or an ensemble. So thank you for being here and supporting me while I try this new thing. So the first piece I wanted to do for you is called Recovery Family, and it's actually a poem by my father, and I set it to voice and strings in actually an album that's coming out sometime soon, probably in the next few months. That's called Inner Astronomy, and it's all settings of my dad's poetry to voice and strings. So this is the a cappella version of Recovery Family. Love above. Lip buds bloom as if they're moons. Lip buds bloom. Lip buds bloom as if they're moons. Lip buds bloom. Spirits starring, still eyes shining, to pass to others as if one mother. One beach they seek. Lip buds bloom as if they're moons. Lip buds bloom. Lip buds bloom as if they're moons. Lip buds bloom. Eternal sea. Our tomb. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so this next piece is another poem of my father's. He was a very prolific poet, actually, and this is a poem he wrote when I was, I think, about 10 as a gift to me. So it was one of the first poems of his that I actually set to music. He had been kind of begging me to do that for ever since I started writing music. So for a pretty long time, and I finally did it when I was in grad school at Cal Arts, and this is it. It's called Daughter Bird. Sorry that my chair is squeaky, by the way. Trying to not move. Child chickadee, Irene, good night. Hip hop fledgling, wing your songs full heart. Part neighbors' curtains, let in the light. Ascend scale by degrees. Song stresses signature. The key to flight. I'll see you in my dreams. Thank you. It's a short one.
Woo! Oh my God. Beautiful voice.
Thank you. I have one more piece for you guys. And this one is a new one, and it's also kind of short. This one is actually my own lyrics. It's a very short poem, if you will, or a thought. I've been really into creating pieces with minimal lyrics lately, so and seeing kind of what I can get from them as far as sound goes. And this one actually uses a little bit of looping, so hopefully the sound will be good. Oh, and beer.
Yay! So beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So cool.
Still delayed. Thank you so much.
I love it. I love it. There's so much technical thing that's happening in your performance when you're doing this, and they're so minute sometimes. Like it's really, really powerful things. There's so many creative things that you're doing within this, and it's kind of like this Jackson Pollock of like artistic styles being thrown together for this thing. So, what drove you to create music this way? I know you have a lot of skills. You have a lot of teachings in you. But what drove you to create music like this?
Well, it's interesting. I come from like a weird mix of like classical training and jazz training, especially jazz training in school. And when I started writing music, I was like, oh, I'll probably write jazz, right? Because that's what I'm studying. But no, it came out totally not that, or at least in my mind it didn't sound like that. Of course, I'm sure there's influence, but especially in my like the way I sing, but actually the people I listen to, I realize, are like Bjork and Joni Mitchell, and I listen to a lot of soul music, and I also listen to jazz, of course, and everything. And so as soon as I started writing music, which is kind of later in life, I realized that my style was just like a combination of all those things that I had grown up with, and then I just kind of went with it. I didn't have like someone to tell me like, no, you must do it this way. So I've had fun with that. And then when I got to CalArts, I was told like, fly your freak flag, So I did, and I'm really having fun just kind of writing what I feel.
So dope. Someone in the chat section said that you were a mixture of like Emily Dickinson and Portishead.
Whoa.
What do you think of that?
Well, that's interesting. I mean, I can't take credit for the first two poems because those are my dad's, but so Emily Dickinson, that's a big compliment. But yeah, that's lovely. Thank you.
I think it was the half turtleneck that had the Emily Dickinson vibe going on
yeah.
there.
Also, this is my like opportunity to dress up because I'm spending most of my days in bike shorts and like t-shirts. So I was like really excited to do that. I only get to do it for all my virtual videos that I do throughout the week. So
I know, it's so exciting. I don't even know what pants are anymore.
I thought about wearing sweatpants with this, but I actually like did it up and wore like performance pants.
Look at that. Okay. Yeah. You gotta let them see.
It makes me feel like I'm actually performing in a real normal situation. So, which I am.
Well, we appreciate you taking this seriously, and your setup is absolutely beautiful. I seen that your website is mollypeacemusic.com. So let's make sure that we check out Molly's stuff and show them lots and lots of love. Is there any places that we can find your stuff on Spotify or things like that? Because I feel like there's some real cool meditations that can be done with you in the background. I'm excited about going to those places.
Thank you. Well, yeah, actually, I have a real like love for ArtShare because I've had many performances there with different groups. But my album release of my first album ever that I put out was actually at ArtShare.
Hello.
A couple years ago, I think, 2018.
No big deal.
That album, it's under the name Ackland. You can find it on my website. There's like an Ackland section, but it's also on Bandcamp, which is, I love Bandcamp because they've been doing some like artist helping lately where they actually give all their proceeds to the artists. But you can also find it on Spotify, of course, and iTunes. So there's that, Ackland. I put out regularly like free music on SoundCloud, just new short songs. In fact, the one I just did is on SoundCloud.
Hey.
Yeah, it's different because it's sort of improvised, but it's the song. And then on Instagram, I'm trying to up my video content and posting a lot about other virtual performances. Not always live, but yeah, I'm trying to put more like video content out regularly. So you can follow me at Molly Butterfly.
Molly Butterfly. Awesome.
Thank
so
you, everybody.
Cool. Molly, well, thank you once again for sharing your art with us. Everyone, please give Molly a big round of applause.
Thank you.
So great, y'all. I'm having a good time. I'm really thankful that I got the opportunity to host. This is so cool. This has been really, really wonderful. We're at our last artist. This is it. You know, we're here. Thank you, Cheyenne. You're so sweet. We're here. We're at our last artist. It's exciting. Tony, you've done such a great job putting this together. This is so great. And just like ArtShare, all our staff, we love y'all. And I really, really love this place. I'm a big fan of ArtShare. I must have stolen at least 3 ArtShare shirts.
Venmo. It's time to Venmo.
Did I say stolen? I meant to say our next artist coming up is so cool. Let me tell you all about them because I'm so excited. They are called Time and Energy. Hello. Big fans of both. Love a lot. Don't have either these days, but hey, we're about to get some right now. Time and Energy is a 2-piece experimental rock band that involves live and pre-recorded halooping. I am so excited to rock face off. Oh my God. Look at their setup, y'all. Look at their setup. Do you think that they were going to do anything else today but this? No. This is what was happening. These fucking dudes woke up and they were like, I'm about to rock these dudes' faces off at the end of this show. All 27 of us, we're about to turn up. Give it up. For time and motherfucking energy.
All right. We go past our time? No, we have like 11 minutes. We're going to try one more. We're just kind of in a freestyle improv thing, so.
I love it.
You guys have been practicing all the
Sounds good. I say you guys play us out. We are totally over time, but we still have an engaged audience who's loving the music. So you guys could just play us out, and you guys can all sign off when you need to. And I just want to say thank you so much to all the performers. Tonight was absolutely gorgeous, just seeing the amazing, like, just how creative you guys can all be when given the platform and the stage to perform and create. So thank you to Ryan Whyman, Stephanie Fuentes, beautiful. That was absolutely moving. Thank you. Molly
awesome.
P.
Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Jenna, your voice is just so beautiful. I can't wait to look all of you guys up on Spotify. And thank you to our closing band. This has really been great. And I'm thrilled to say that LA City Department of Cultural Affairs is supporting this tonight. So all performers are going to get a stipend, which just makes me so happy, because right now, more than ever, art is essential and artists are essential. And we are here to provide that platform. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see you next Thursday at 8 p.m. Right, Tony?
Yes.
And Mathew, you're golden.
I will host anything you ever ask me to host, Cheyenne, because I love you and I'm a big fan of both you and Tony.
You are home for me. You are my heart. I cannot express that enough.
Yo, I'll host all these every day. And I just want to say, y'all, please give it up for ArtShare, because this is the only place that you can find this category and this collection of artists in one place. This is the place that you will not find anything like this anywhere else on the planet for sure. And that's what ArtShare brings to y'all. And I'm happy to do it. So fellas, boys, ride us out with one last jam. We love y'all, and thank y'all for tuning in.
Thanks again. Thanks a lot. Just improvising. Thank you.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I think we probably went over our time, but thanks a lot for having us.
It's amazing.
We're here for it all, man. Time and energy. We love y'all.
Yeah, no, thanks for having us. Yeah,
No problem. Hey, do you fellas want to tell us your names real quick?
I'm Jorge Rios. Brennan Roach. Trevor.
What's up, y'all?
We all basically have studios at an artist colony, I guess you could say, in Orange County, Santa Ana. So we're all pretty close to each other, and we all share our bathrooms and stuff.
Nice. Well, cool, man. Well, thank y'all so much for sharing your music with us, because that was absolutely
appreciate it. Yeah, and you could check out Time and Energy's stuff on Bandcamp, on SoundCloud,
Spotify. It's on Spotify.
Yeah.
Too.
Hell yeah. Time and energy, man.
Yeah.
Love you boys, man. Thank y'all so much for jumping on. This has been our Share Present Weekly, man. So we're gonna do this again.
Thanks, man. It'd be cool if you keep this up. We'll be glad to do it anytime you invite us. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're gonna write where to find y'all in the chat, which is just under your name, Time and Energy.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to support you guys. You guys got your Instagram and all that, SoundCloud. That's how we find all y'all.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well,
Awesome,
we got it up there in the chat now, so we're gonna follow you guys. Thank y'all so much, and I look forward to hearing y'all live and in person once all this is cleared up.
Yeah, that'd be
awesome,
man. Awesome. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, right where you guys are too. We're gonna just set up chairs right there. I just want to
we do events here. They're called The Hush. We have like bands and do like an open mic thing. So if we could collaborate or something. It'd be cool.
Bruh, let's do it. I'm trying to rap over some jazz.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we could absolutely do that, man. If you're totally welcome to do some freestyle stuff. We have people that do that.
Well, that'll be our next collab. Our Share collabs. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, that'd be rad.
Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody, for logging on. This has been an Art Share presentation. Thank you, Cheyenne. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Morgan. I see you, Doug. Thank you for everybody who is here. Wow, we love y'all. Be safe.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, guys. Daniel, so good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Go Venmo an artist. Pay an artist. Give him some sandwich money.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Thank you so much, everyone.